Welcome to Sensoria Triple Collagen Skin Booster using IPL light therapy technology. Firstly, the skin is double cleansed to remove surface debris, and then an exfoliating product to remove loose dead skin cells from the surface of the skin to allow the light energy to penetrate more effectively. During the double cleanse, a consultation will also take place and the skin is thoroughly inspected under a light source before photographs are taken. A conductive gel is applied all over the face and neck to allow the light energy to penetrate more effectively. Protective eyewear is placed on the client, and also protective eyewear is worn by the therapist. Firstly, a 585 handpiece is passed over areas where there's excess pigmentation. Dark patches can give the skin an aged look. The 585 handpiece will help to effectively reduce and in some cases remove these, giving a more even skin tone. The sensation is like a mild snapping against the skin. After treatment, the skin will darken slightly. The therapist will inspect the skin to see how effective the treatment has been. This treatment is also very good for the backs of the hands. Again, before photos are taken, and a conductive gel is applied before the 585 handpiece is applied to the areas of pigmentation. Following treatment, the patches will darken slightly and gradually slough off. It's important to keep the area protected with sunscreen during this time. Following a course of treatment, this will give the hands a much more youthful effect and is a really effective, rejuvenating hand treatment. Again, the sensation is very similar to just an elastic band snapping very lightly against the surface of the skin, and is very tolerable, although the slight snapping sensation does make you jump very slightly. Throughout treatment, the skin is inspected to make sure that the correct result is being achieved. A patch test is always done at least a week prior to having treatment for safety and for effectiveness. At Sensoria, we always use Linton equipment, which is manufactured in the UK, again for safety and effectiveness, and is the only IPL unit in the NHS supply chain. The bright flashing of the light that you can see is the light energy, which is why protective eyewear is needed to be worn by both therapist and client. Great care is taken just to isolate the dark patches.
Right, I think that hand's done. Yeah. Yeah.
Following the application of the 585 handpiece, which helps to remove age spots and freckles, the handpiece is changed to a different setting to allow for skin rejuvenation. Light energy is used to kickstart fibroblast cells in the skin to produce more collagen, giving a more youthful and plump skin condition. Again, the client's and the therapist's eyes are protected during this stage of the treatment. More gel is applied and the 650 handpiece is passed all over the face and neck area. Again, a consultation and patch test have been carried out at least a week beforehand. A course of these treatments will give a much more even, youthful and plump texture to the skin, and is a really effective skin rejuvenation treatment. Nothing reaches deeper into the skin than light energy. However, the skin needs to be protected from sunlight for at least a month beforehand. This allows for a safe and effective treatment. The 650 handpiece is fairly gentle and is very tolerable, with a mild, warm, snapping sensation in the skin. Care is taken by the therapist to make sure that only the areas that need treated are applied to.
I don't have. How did that feel?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Extra care is taken around the lip line and the eyebrow area to make sure that no colour is removed from the lip line and no hairs are removed from the eyebrow area.
And then I couldn't hold that. Maybe
Your safety and an effective treatment is paramount.
3, 2, 1.
Throughout treatment, the therapist will get feedback from you on the sensation that you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you can't feel it and 10 being it's very, very painful. Generally, the sensation is around about a 4, a 5 or a 6 in some cases if your skin is very sensitive.
Does it look?
So it's cold. Oh no, it's getting a little bit warmer. It looks fine. It's not really gone. Changed
Some
in
clients
colour
opt
either,
for
really.
IPL across the
It is quite
décolleté
warm.
area if there's been sun damage in this area.
It does feel quite stuffy over
It's particularly useful for the neck,
It's alright in colour.
giving a more
Yeah.
youthful and plump appearance to the
warm,
skin.
So you don't go
there.
down.
Yeah.
The skin is constantly checked and monitored throughout treatment.
I'm just happy.
They're fine, isn't it?
The therapist is looking for a very slight reddening of the skin. This shows that effective treatment has taken place.
Oh, I can see it. He's so much happier once he's got keys to the house.
Yeah. Honest. Or swimming or hot baths.
In general,
Yeah.
a course of between 3 and 6 treatments are usually taken,
More sensitive. And
Yeah.
areas
approximately
that have got
4 to 6
the
weeks
outside,
apart.
The downy areas.
Yeah.
It's pretty much.
Whilst it's not a relaxing facial treatment, the results are extremely effective and most clients tolerate the sensation very well and are very pleased with the end results. Following treatment, the gel is removed and the protective eyewear is removed. A hydrating gel mask is then applied to the whole area to aid hydration and moisturisation and help to cool the skin. This is a good time for the client to ask questions about the treatment and any further home care that may be required. It's important to keep the skin out of the sun and to keep the area cool and calm following treatment. A home care regime, including products which will help to stimulate and renew collagen production, are usually recommended depending on your skin type. Protective products are used at the end and usually include a calming skin gel and a protective sunscreen. Finally, the skin is inspected again and more photographs are taken following the treatment. These are stored in compliance with the GDPR regulation and are attached to the client's records on the computer. This helps to refer to them at a later date.